Now we've talked about OTAs, your businesses. We've talked about the clients. Now let's spend a few minutes talking about your partners, the dive operators who you work with in various areas. How can dive travel establishments benefit from working with online travel consolidators like your businesses? Rabi, could you answer it first?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, we sort of bring more eyes towards your products and services. So for any travel establishment, like we have a few 100,000, in terms of website traffic monthly. So there's a lot of interest actually going on in trying to travel to the Philippines. I think diving in the Philippines is really one of the most I guess it's something that the Philippines can be very proud of. We really have one of the best sites in terms of diving, and on our end, what we're committed to promote, as mentioned in the introduction, is that we don't want to promote just the popular destinations. In fact, part of when Adam talks about sustainability, one of our thrusts is really to promote the lesser known destinations. And in diving, there's a lot of them. You talk about Southern Leyte, even Camiguin. So a lot of these places have really beautiful marinescape, and they're not yet as accessible, and they're not yet as popular. And this is something that we would be bringing on the table when working with the local tourism establishments. We help bring, through the popularity of some of the destinations like maybe Palawan or Boracay, and then we try to introduce people to the lesser known destinations, through packages or through articles that we're creating. So that's a benefit that travel establishments can get. They get more eyes, they get more people have more accessibility towards their products.
But Rabi, just a quick question. How do you approve of a local partner? How do you approve of a dive operator partner in an area? Do you ensure that they are DOT accredited, or they are accredited by the PCSSD to have quality assurance of the service? What requirements do you have? Do you give them like a subdomain where they can input their own information, or your staff will do everything for them? Could you please elaborate on this, please?
So in terms of vetting partners, definitely we only work with DOT accredited operators. You mentioned PCSSD, so we've been meeting with Ms. Wen Seryoso for quite some time now, trying to develop this, and bring on board as more establishments as possible. In terms of helping them out, what we do is we normally try to help them do the write-ups for their products. What's the value proposition. So when you take a look at our website and look at the products that we have, you actually get a comprehensive view of what you will be experiencing, because that's critical in an online business. When you click, you have to make sure that you know exactly what you're getting. There are no surprises when you get to the destination. So that's what we do to help them out.
How about in your case, Adam? Does your travel partners or dive operator partners see the benefit of working with you?
Yeah, very much similar to Rabbi Vincent in terms of that we're bringing a very engaged and particular audience that is interested in scuba diving to them. There's a number of key parts to it, though. I think we mentioned earlier on about the trust and the knowledge that we have about these destinations. So for us, we've seen and heard stories from our partners about the likes of Booking.com, Expedia, where someone books a 2-night stay at a resort in Malapascua, for example. They don't realize the challenge it is to get up to Malapascua. And they also don't realize that the open water course they wanted to do takes 4 days, and the 2-night stay is not even going to be allowed. So the whole experience breaks down for the user, and that's what we're rectifying. We're kind of providing a full experience for the guests, so they know what they're getting, they know the logistics, and it's all transparent, and that gives confidence with our suppliers and partners to work with us. So that's one really thing. I'd also just like to add to Rabbi Vincent, Southern Leyte and Camiguin are amazingly good dive destinations that aren't visited enough. I've been very fortunate to go to both of them. So anyone watching, do start Googling and having a look, because they are epic. The other thing with working with our partners, the benefits they have, we are trying to play an active role in educating our guests as part of the booking experience. We want them to come and travel more consciously, to be aware of local cultures and things like that. So our aim is to provide guests that when a partner receives them and welcomes them, they're delighted that they're a Zublu guest, because they are knowledgeable, they're conscious that they're coming with appreciation and things like that. So that's a big part to us. We also obviously have a lot of access to market insights, and we share all of that knowledge that we collect with our partners, so that they can make some decisions around marketing or new products, such as the impact experiences that we're really pushing for at the moment. So it's a very much a close relationship, a lot of dialogue back and forth, and ultimately we just want them to succeed as businesses and to have more guests as possible, and promote them on a global stage, as Rabbi Vincent said right at the beginning. We're not just a local travel agent shop in one destination. We have guests coming worldwide, and that exposure is really valuable as well.